Hi everybody, thanks for coming by today. We're entering into part 2 of the 1930s to 1950s journal that we're going to make from start to finish. I'm Kimberly with Journal Breeze, and I am sharing with you the piles of things that I've put together from these eras, because I would like this journal to be really almost 95% vintage. So I'm going through some of the stuff because I think it's fun to see the originals, and also I'm hoping that the different categories of things that I'm going through will help you go through your own stuff if you want to join me on this journal adventure. So yesterday we did stamps, different sewing patterns, newspaper pictures, letters, and today we're going to go through receipts and various other things, some more magazines, and a couple pieces of ephemera that I've made, and like this label book. Look at this, parcel post mailing labels, insure against the loss in mail. So it's always been a problem. But these are these, gum, sticky kind of things, and pretty cool. So I don't know how old these are, but they're old. So I don't know where to put these exactly. They could go anywhere, couldn't they? I wonder if I should have an anywhere box. I'm dropping things into boxes for 1930, 2030, 40, and 50. So I don't know. What does that look like? What's that design? Is there a clue? Oh, it's got a little bit of the Art Deco kind of a look, so I'm going to make it 30s. Okay. I did continue on last night to put more items from the pile that I had into their boxes. So I did run across some pretty cool stuff, handwritten old papers, and the letters I'm going to use to make the pages from. So hopefully if you continue on with me, you can see those things then. But I just have so much stuff, plus I haven't even gone through the textiles yet. So there is a lot of things, and I just feel like I need to do stuff behind the scenes to move this along. So one thing that I was really happy to find as I pulled out my stuff were the ration books from World War II. Families were put on rations for different things, like, I don't know what exactly, sugar, gasoline, things like that. So I bought these, or found them at a flea market a long time ago. So they got these mailed to them. This one's in New York, 1942, and this one is also New York, 1941. Same man. And oh my goodness, I think this is his draft notice. Oh my gosh. Or he's appealing it. Oh God, that's creepy. And then these are war ration books, so this is what their stickers look like. So I don't really understand it totally. But look on this one, they have like a gun, one of those big, I don't even know what to call it. I mean, it's beyond a gun. It's a weapon. I don't know what this was for. I don't know. This is creepy to me, really. I'm so anti-war. I mean, I bought these because they would be a souvenir, but rations with guns on them, I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe somebody can explain it to me. These are the ones I'm used to looking at. Different colors, and they've got fruit and wheat, and I don't know. I don't get it. I don't really know. But I am going to put one of these or more or some sticker pages into this journal because I want it to be, like I said, kind of like where she stuffs stuff. So I'm going to put that in the 40s pile. And then this is a bunch of ephemera that I bought years ago now. I bought it at a local flea market, and oh, look at these are nickel and penny, dimes and quarters. The opposite of what I said that you could get at the bank. I don't know, maybe you still can, to put your money in to roll it. I thought those would be nostalgic. So let me just sort these out. Okay. And this is American Express, a mail order, and another receipt, 1937. This is 1930. And this one is 1934. I don't know, I feel like they'll just be cool as, maybe stapled onto something or glued down to the page. This is a jeweler in San Diego. This lady came from San Diego. And these are the payments. Only shows one payment for $7.50. Only one payment. So, this would probably be more of like a little mini journal. I don't think I'm going to put this in there. Okay. And this is a receipt for the same jeweler. This is from downtown San Diego. Let's see what this is. I've never looked through all of these, even though I bought them years ago. I would highly appreciate for you to make a payment on your account as agreed. January 6th, 39, and this is January 27th, 39. Thanking you in advance. It's such nice stationery. Oh my gosh. Really nice stationery. So that's kind of cool. I can see putting this envelope around one of the pages and having this in here. So cool. All right. So here's a little there's nothing on there. It's a note without anything. So that's kind of cool. Maybe I can put some receipts in there. Some of those war things. So here are more receipts for different things. 1935. This is pretty. 1930. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm going to put that in. 33. These are 35. Lots and lots. 34. Here's Farmers Insurance. 1934. That's cool. This is 1929. Can you believe they did them in pencil? Kind of amazing. Okay, and this is a more ordinary receipt. So, early 30s, they were pretty, and then they got boring. This has no real date. I guess that's a 30. Yeah, these are all 30. It's so amazing. Look how much they changed in a short period of time. Huh. That's funny. 29. Return receipt. Oh, this is, he set it up to be return receipt. Okay. All right. Here's a letter. Property of something. Do not relinquish. Payment $8.50 for property. Oh my God, look how old this envelope is. How fabulous. Oh my God. Oh, that is so gorgeous. It's really high quality paper. It's thick. I like this envelope. I'm going to use it. Oh, look, I have pictures of them. Oh, I hesitate to show them on here. She did die at a young age because I got sympathy cards in here. Here's their picture. I don't think their name is on it. Oh, she looks like she graduated. That she's wearing a graduation outfit. And that was later, and then this is an earlier photo of them. Oh my gosh, look at how handsome they are. This is an interesting photo. It's plasticized. Wow. It's different. I might put that in. Here's another one of those receipts. 1934. And this is a picture. Oh, a memory tribute. Oh, so sad. She was born in 1904 and she died in 1945. That's a short life. She had, I think it was cancer. I did read through some of these other things earlier on. Isn't that pretty? For a mortuary? I don't know. I guess having a mortuary thing in there would probably be interesting to make it real. He worked for the dairy, so a lot of the stuff I have from this are really from him being a dairy guy. So this is 1959. Let's see what this is. Look at that handwriting. Love, Dad. Look at that handwriting. Wow. I don't know. It's kind of cool. The whole thing is in really good shape. I don't know. I don't know if I'll use that or not. Okay, the Union Ice Company. So, household furnishings, receipts of washi, icebox, furniture, etc. 1931. Furniture and floor coverings. Yeah, they got married and decorated their house, and I have all the receipts from all the furniture they bought. That's wonderful, but I think I won't put that in there because it's pretty big. So to carry charges 8% on $155.93. That is a high percentage. Oh, and here's all the stuff they bought. Beds, chairs, rugs, lamps, tables, everything. Like they decorated their whole house. They must have gotten married in September. And this is the contract. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to use stuff this big. These are big. Standard Furniture, San Diego. This is an envelope. It seems to open from the top, but I think that's just the way they opened it. Isn't that a great color? I'm going to use that. Bring this passbook. Prompt payment is the basis of credit. Personal finance company. Statement of loan. So weird that it was all done in handwriting. These are ephemera that I made that look really old, so I thought I would use them in there. Whoops. Oh. Lost and Found. Oh my god. I just made these one day and I just thought, oh, they're kind of cute. Okay. This is a lady in a magazine. And it just looked like a good one. It's French though. Well, I didn't want to use anything but American stuff, but I could maybe use one French thing. I mean, you know. Okay, that's 30s. And then here is some cute transfer papers. Remember when they would put a kitty on the day of the week, Monday, Tuesday, was a kitty doing something different? I think that's what that's from. Aunt Martha's Hot Transfers. Past Free, Newark, New Jersey. I like this. This is a letter. I like the red ink. Oh, this got in here by mistake. These are, this is a digital. I guess I was thinking that these looked like stuff that they would have, like the art from the 30s. This is from Everlasting Journals. These are from her Asian kit. Now this is, remember the guy I was talking about yesterday who seemed to be insecure in his marriage? His wife finally came around and all of that, so it seemed like they were definitely, you know, in love with each other, fortunately. But then he went AWOL and he had to go through a court case. So this is that court case. And I was thinking that maybe, I mean, I don't really want confined and hard labor for 30 days and to forfeit $50. I was just thinking, I don't know. I don't like a convict thought to go through my head. But I feel like these are really authentic, and I'm sure as heck not going to do anything else with them. So I thought maybe there was some way to utilize the colors pretty. So I'm going to put them in the 50s bin and see what comes out of that. Oh, this is another one I made. Then and back. Okay. Okay, so these are all pictures. This is a Red Cross, American National Red Cross. These are real. I have a whole collection of Red Cross stuff, textiles, and all, sewing kits that they gave the guys in World War II. I think even World War I. Books on how to live in France when you're a serviceman there. Okay, so these are just a bazillion pictures, and these are not originals. These are pictures from different digital makers. So I am just going to, you know, put this aside for the moment, because I'm just trying to go over the vintage stuff with you guys. So this is a transfer sheet. And it's so beautiful with those swans and the kitties. So I'm thinking this would make a great single page. It's beautiful acorns. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. So this to me is 30s. This is more of the AWOL situation. Record of trial, blah, 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 blah. I think if I use those papers individually, there'll be a nice vintage feel, and it doesn't necessarily have to imply that his story is, you know, one of somebody. I'll tell you, he went AWOL because he was so unhappy. And in all the letters that I read, which is a very small amount of all that I have, it seemed to me that he was told he could never talk about what he was doing. So the letters were always sparse. He never said really hardly anything that he was doing. Sometimes he'd say, we're going to go away so I won't be able to write you for 2 weeks or a week or days or something. But he never really said what they were doing. And he was in the airborne, so, you know, they were parachuting, going into enemy country possibly, or at least practicing parachuting so that they would be able to do that if called on. So we don't know. So I don't know if he was under a lot of stress from that, but my feeling from reading it was that he just missed her terribly, and he hadn't seen his baby. His baby was born while he was there, and, you know, so all of these firsts, getting married, having a baby, you know, building a home, all of that was happening, and he missed all of it. So I just feel like he was running away to try to grasp onto the reality of his life. I don't get the feeling he was a bad guy. I don't get the feeling he was hateful toward the Army. I really felt like he was just bored and missing everything, and, you know, he wanted to be with them because he ran home straight to them. So it's a sad story. I'm sure there were millions of men that felt the way he did during World War II and probably World War I and maybe even since. He was in the Korean War, actually. He wasn't even in World War II. It was in the 50s. So it just breaks my heart. And so I don't really want to see that he was charged and all of that. I mean, those are the rules, but it's sad. It's a really sad. War is sad. The whole thing. Okay. So enough of that. But that's what you get when you buy letters. You don't know if it's going to be good or bad. So this I took from a book, and these are all baby designs, which I thought was cute. And if you remember yesterday, I had a ton of welcome to your new baby, happy pregnancy, that kind of thing. So I thought these would be great to like do a page with this in the background and have those baby cards on. So that's going to go in the 50s because that's when the baby cards came in. And then I have pages like this with index, and I thought I would, you know, maybe use these as the background as well. This is a Western Union letter from Prescott, Arizona, saying that they arrived safely. It's really just paper thin. You know, there's no year on here. Wow. August 10th. Grandpa, night letter. There's no year. I don't know what that would be then. Let's see if there's a year on here. Look at this, cute. It's an envelope. They came in this little envelope. So that's why there's so many fold lines on it. Wow. Oh, that's really cute. And then this is a copy of a bag, of a pattern bag that I have. Hot iron transfer patterns. I'm going to keep that. And this is the real thing. And that's another one. And that's another one. And this is that one. It's the thinnest paper in the world. It's like pattern paper. So that had to be in the 40s. And this is on a better paper, so we'll put that in the 30s. So this is a copy of that. And what I did was I put them together, and it actually becomes a bag, like it was the original. I did this in a journal. I love it, really, I love it. I think it's super cool. Super cool. Okay. This is a picture I took out of a stenographer's school book. And I like the old typewriter and the messy notes. And so I thought I could cut this out and it could be on the back. This is a envelope that I made with tags that to me ran 30s. It says 1838, but to me it was something you might see in the 1930s. I liked it. I made it. I liked it. What's this? This is cookie recipes. That is not old. That's more or less current. This is another pattern with blouses. Let's see, what date? This would be, I don't know, this looks too new. Well, it could be 50s with the Peter Pan collar. Okay. These are pictures of people that were freebies from a personal person on a personal group from years ago. And this was from 49 Dragons, 1940s women. Sorry about my voice. It's really hoarse. I know these are 40s women because Barbara told us so. And these people, I don't know if I would even use that. This is a tag that I made. It's a 2030s wedding. And that could be a 30s woman, but I think she's probably older. I like that. I'll put that there. Oh my gosh, my voice. These are women, probably 40s, could be 50s. I think they're 50s because I think this is from Life magazine. I have a couple of Life magazines. She looks like an airline stewardess. Okay, I'm going to put that in the... She looks so much like Marilyn Monroe. I'm going to put it in the 50s. These are just old. I bought these. These are just things that I had in my old ephemera. Sewing stuff. Okay, this is newer. Alright, put that over there. Here we have kitchenware transfers. Another iron transfer of a swan. This is Fleur-de-Lis travel service. I think that's new. Our family is happy all year through because fire hasn't burned any of our house. Oh my gosh. That's a 50s illustration. There's handwriting on this. I couldn't the scissors, it looks like. I couldn't find the scissors. Oh God. So she rips it across the top and says, I couldn't find the scissors. Good Lord. Okay, koji. It's a drill on koji, so that sounds Korean. So I'm going to put that in the 50s. And here are some other modern women. Look at her in her short shorts. Bermuda shorts. Remember those? Male designs on women. Seems so 40s, doesn't it? But those Bermuda shorts, did they wear those in the 40s? I kind of doubt that they did. think it's probably 50s. And then I saved bits and pieces of older anyway, manila folders. This is from a photographs, you know, when they used to get them printed. I think that would be a cool bag. Let's see what we have here. So this is from that furniture company. Save with ice. Oh, look at that card. It's very metallic looking. Yeah. Creamery Securities Company. Stocks. Preferred stock. Creamery. So this is where he worked. Here we go. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to use these in there. 30s, 33, 30, 31. But I'm only going to use one because I really don't want to use them all up on one thing. $5. Oh my gosh, 32. Here's tennis, tourney. Let's see. Loan sharks hit by ruling of State Attorney General. Yeah, this would be cool as a collage on the back. Like that. This would be a different color. 33 is the date on there. Let's see. More of the same. I wonder how somebody got these. Why they would be sold to somebody. Seems weird, doesn't it? They're still paying off that furniture in 37, and they bought it in the 20s. Mr. Nolan, please arrange to bring this up to date at once, or arrange for refinancing. So it's $15 per month, and they had $120 due. Wow. Wow. Oh, look at this old paper clip. You know what? I think I'm going to put this whole thing in there. Put the paper clip on it. I might do that. I'm going to put it there. Dairy workers permit. Red Cross roll call. Probably a blood drive. I mean, isn't this amazing? I mean, this is really... How do you guys feel about going through people's stuff? City treasurer. What is this for? Bond. A lot. University Heights. Oh. I think they lived there for a while. University of San Diego housing. Oh, isn't that great writing? I love this. I'm going to definitely use that. This is registration. I just registered my car. Or no, I just renewed my license. My car is registered. Look at that beautiful handwriting. Beautiful. Oh, an airplane. Okay, payment on radio and looks like cleaner. Radio and cleaner. I don't know, but I'm going to put that in the 30s. Is that amazing or what? Oh my gosh, there's so much more, you guys. Another one of those American Express things, but this one's attached, so I like that. Oh my gosh, there is so much here. Theater or Terrell Music Company, rent receipt, conditional sale contract, Arden Farm products, milk, cream, Pacific Southwest Discount Corporation. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Wow. Okay, well, I think I'll just go through the rest of this on my own. There is so much. And I did see this. This just looks so old. So there's Roebuck, obviously. I'm just going to put this back in the bag. I think I have a nice selection. I don't feel like I need more. This I bought recently, but Party Line Pattern. Isn't this a riot? So, I mean, I bought it recently, but it was old, and I think it came with felt, so you're supposed to do a, I don't know what, with it, but it's kind of funny. So I thought it'd be a good background. 50s. This is a little journal that I made a while back. It's got little pages, and then here it's got a little note from somebody. Little thank you note. Anyway, thought it was cute, so who knows, maybe I'll use it. This is a recipe card from the 50s. This is, I don't know, this came in something, so it was decorative. I thought that was kind of cool. This is a belt buckle. I don't know what I'll do with that. This is a card. These are Kodachrome slides. This is a house and a car, and a tree, and this is a lake. This is another old envelope. I just think they look so pretty because of the patina. This is an index. I was in that challenge, you know, for indexing, or using index cards, iCAD, I guess. And I glued an old transfer on top of a breakfast oatmeal scones card. And then the Good Earth says, life isn't about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. I like that. That was a digital. This is a cool stationery I love. This is an old French page, 1800s. These are women that I copied onto a digital, 40s, 50s. More letters. I picked out a bunch last night that I thought would be perfect. But here's another letterhead. Look at that. It's amazing. I love history on paper. This is a envelope from Paper Cameo. Not sure if it got in here on purpose or by accident, but they look like they could be 30s. But I don't think I'm going to use it. A promise, we're the first line of service and will guard our country well. That could be the 30s. This is Santa Barbara. Those cars, they look like 20s, 30s. This is a bank envelope that I turned inside out. This is statements from my own bank, and I tea-dyed it. This is a digital, coffee-dyed paper, digital, pocket, cardboard. This is the back of an old Stuart Hall writing paper. I think this could be a page. This is from something I bought from France, but if this is glued down, I think it serves a good surface. These I made a while back, if you remember, using Chapter 1 Papers Kit, and I'm thinking these might be handy. Like maybe they could be something I pull out. If I glue this down, this becomes a pocket. So it's possible. And this is another one. This is even more 40s. Even 50s, you know, this is like 50s wallpaper. I'm going to put it in 50s. I like it. I think it's good. This is a wood print stamp that I then coffee stained. I don't think that goes. This is another kitty. I have more bags of receipts and stuff, but I won't bore you with it. I'm not sure why that's there. These are digitals. I figure these can be backs of things that I might make, because I'm going to make ephemera. This is another page. It's an old. This is old. This is another old one. Look how these were made. Like this. So I could conceivably tear this off or divide it in half and then have 2 pages out of it. But I want this journal to have a lot of different, their pages made from different things so that it's more interesting. Like somebody who is living through tough times. There's a copy of them, some copied transfers. This is the background of lace doilies. Guess I bought this recently, but doesn't it look old? Recently, I mean, you know, last few years. Other old scrapbook paper. This is a picture I put down like a passport. These are from tailor-made journals, this too. This is a piece of scrapbook paper that's very 1930s. These are bits and pieces of packaging, envelope that I tea-dyed and coffee-dyed and dye-dyed and this is another bank envelope I turned inside out. These are big envelopes that I thought might be interesting. You know, you could sew them in, and then they get this big pocket. Same thing, and this has a window. So this isn't opened. It glued itself back down, so I guess this could be whatever I want. Really big window. Love this paper. And then these are from, this one's from Melbourne, Worcestershire, UK, and this one's from France. I just feel like these could be envelopes, or pages, I mean, don't you think? I love them. If I don't use them on pages for this journal, I'm going to use them on pages for something else. We'll see. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it a day for this round. I am going to show you the textiles. I'll do another. The next one will be on the textiles, and then I think probably starting in on making pages. I don't want to start with the cover because I don't know what size this will be. I have no idea. Like if I base my pages on this, for example, what does this measure? This would measure 6 1/4 by 9. 6 1/4 by 9. I love this. So if I was going to cut it off, it would be on the bottom. I got these a long time ago in the 90s. So they're kind of vintage in their own right. Some of my quilt work, some of the patterns I made and items I made were in UK and French quilt magazines. Yeah, I was in quite a few quilt magazines, in America too. So anyway, I saved these since then, expecting to use them somehow. I mean, back then I wasn't doing journals. So 6 1/2 by 9. So if I went with that, let's see what size this paper is. Obviously it's big. 6 1/2 or 6 1/4. So it'd be 12 1/2 if I did it, if I folded it. And this is not 12 1/2, but this is. But then the 9, let's see, is this 9? Yeah. So that's what I could do. I could cut this 9 for height, or for width, I mean, and then 12 1/2 for width, and then fold it in half. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. We shall see. We shall see. I love a challenge. I love and hate a challenge. But I do love the vision I have. I think the vision is going to just feel like you found somebody's scrapbook. I don't want it to look anything like it was made today, except for those few digitals that hopefully will look so accurate to wherever I land them. If they don't, I won't use them. That's my decision. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed this. Like I say, next time I am going to bring on the textiles, There's a lot, and I have more I haven't even found. Isn't this beautiful? Look at this. It's a placemat. It's like a fiber from a tree, like a bamboo tree. And the napkins. It's all handmade. I have the whole set for $6. But I think it would be a cool page. A really cool page. And I also haven't showed you the photo digitals that I'm going to use. I want to see how these relate in size to these big envelopes. It's bigger, so I was thinking that this might be the cover because it is larger, and therefore it can be the cover. And I feel like there's sort of a glaze on here, so if it was bent right in half, I think it would crack because it's a very fibrous, it's obviously a plant material. So something that's wider will let me have more of the signatures inside. I'm kind of thinking, it sort of depends how much stuff I want to put in, but at first I was thinking 1 signature per decade, but now I'm thinking 2 signatures per decade. But I don't know, that's a lot of pages, so I don't know. But wouldn't that be a cute cover? And then these napkins. I wonder if the napkin were like... This is another one that was washed. Somebody washed it. So now it's all wrinkly. And the color changed. Amazing. All overstitched by hand. And then when she washed it, it caused the hem to flip up. And nobody ironed it down. Just love how much we're like people back then and vice versa. There is no difference in the crafts, in the world of crafting and stuff like that. All right, you guys, thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.